member for Calgary Elbow and leader of the Alberta Party.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to all of my colleagues. The atrocities in Paris and Lebanon, and indeed elsewhere, have no place in any society. I stand with you, my legislature colleagues, and with all Albertans in condemning these vile and cowardly attacks. I spent a lot of time this weekend talking with my family. We talked first about the victims, those who died in Paris, those who were injured, and the families and friends of those victims. We talked about the first responders who ran towards dangers while others found safety. And we reflected on how truly fortunate we are to live in Canada and how proud we are to be Canadian. It was difficult to talk with our young daughters, who are only 8 and 11, about such a horrible and tragic event. But it allowed us to reflect on the importance of our freedom, how that freedom was won, and how it is maintained. We talked about how important it is to not live in fear in the face of terror, and how our society must remain open and accepting. At times, Canada can seem very far away from violence, but we must remain ever vigilant, as the attacks on Parliament Hill just over a year ago show us. But we must not take this to the point of losing our fundamental Canadian values. The moment we close our doors, the moment we close our hearts and our minds, that's when the tyrants win. Like the people of Paris who welcomed strangers on the night of the attacks, they opened their doors, portes ouvertes. We must keep our doors open and our society open. Openness can be abused by determined, evil people. But it is this very openness that makes our society great. It allows us to choose our own destiny. It makes us strong. Canada has always welcomed immigrants and refugees. This is a source of strength for our country and a source of great pride, and it must remain so. I support the Premier's commitment to work with the federal government to settle Syrian refugees in Alberta, and in doing so we must remain vigilant, consider our own security. We can and we must do both. We stand with our Parisian brothers and sisters. Je suis Paris, nous sommes Paris. Thank you.